We are here in Qatar for our version of the World Cup. Hey everybody, I'm Jeremiah. Welcome back to Fubeca's Marble Runs. We have all 32 countries competing in this year's World Cup held in Qatar. All competing in this tournament. And we'll have 2 countries per video, all accumulating points. And that will predict which countries will advance to the next round of the World Cup. Today we have Qatar versus Ecuador, competing in 2 races to try to get as many points as possible. Here are all 32 countries competing in the World Cup. Of course, we will have our own versions with all of these countries as well, all in their separate groups. Now it is time to start the Fubeca World Cup. We have Qatar versus Ecuador. The first round. Here we go through the Plinko, and it is Qatar who comes out to the early lead into this funnel. Who can come out first through this funnel and get into the stairs first? It will be Ecuador, who is 1 stair ahead of Qatar. As we go up, let's see if Qatar can catch back up. The hosts of the 2022 World Cup already falling a little bit short in this race, but they still have a lot of time to make up some ground. Ecuador now has entered the first yellow funnel. These yellow funnels a little bit larger, but the incline is a little bit sharper, which means the marbles go through them a little bit quicker than some of the orange funnels. Even though the orange funnels are smaller, the incline is a lot more gradual, which causes the marbles to go around a lot more times than they do in these larger yellow funnels. And Ecuador is stuck on the track. They have lost their lead. Qatar right up behind them now into the blue funnel. They're neck and neck. One more funnel after this. Qatar goes into the right funnel, and Ecuador goes into the left. Who will exit first? It will be Qatar, and they'll get the first point of the day. And Ecuador will come out pointless with this first group. Now it's time for the second round between these 2 teams. And this is the last chance for Ecuador to gain any points. Qatar coming out to lead early, but here comes Ecuador. But they are getting pushed aside by Qatar, who's the first one to enter the stairs this time. And they're actually 2 stairs ahead of Ecuador this time, instead of being 1 behind in the last heat. Can Ecuador catch back up? They just hope and pray that Qatar will get stuck on the track like they did in the last group, the last round. Into the yellow funnels they go. Ecuador still a little bit behind. Qatar's the first one to leave the first yellow funnel. Ecuador coming in about a couple seconds behind Qatar. They still can make it if Qatar does some mistake. Even if they don't, if Ecuador just does an amazing job, they will be able to catch up. But Qatar already up there in the blue funnel. And here comes Ecuador. A large hit from Ecuador. And now they're neck and neck in this blue funnel. Let's see who can exit the last funnel first. Qatar in the last funnel, but here comes Ecuador as well. They're neck and neck. Qatar barely ahead of Ecuador. And let's see who can come out first. It's Ecuador. And Ecuador will get the second point of this match. So both teams will have 1 point for the start of this group. We'll have to see how many points they get as they go against the other teams in their group in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below who you think will win the World Cup. And stay tuned for more matches here on Fubeca's Marble Runs.